Every month, rent goes out of your bank account. A big amount. On time, without fail. And at the end of the year, you look back and think, where did all that money go? Why does rent feel like burning money? Let's talk about the real reason. This video is not saying renting is bad, and it's not saying everyone should buy a house. It's about understanding why renting feels financially painful for so many people today. Welcome to Rich Reality. Part 1. Rent takes first priority. For most people, rent is the biggest expense, before food, before savings, before anything else. As soon as salary comes in, rent goes out. In many cities, rent takes 30, 40, sometimes even 50% of income. That means half your effort is already gone before the month starts. So even if you budget well, you're always playing defense. Part 2. Nothing comes back. When you pay rent, you get shelter, and that's important. But financially, nothing comes back to you. No ownership, no equity, no long-term value. After 5 years of renting, you don't own a wall, a door, or even a small part of the place. That's why rent feels different from other expenses. Part 3. Rent keeps going up. Another painful part is uncertainty. Rent rarely stays the same. Every year, prices increase, contracts change, landlords adjust rates. But your salary doesn't increase that smoothly. So over time, rent slowly eats more of your income. You don't feel it in 1 month, you feel it after years. That's when people feel stuck. Part 4. The psychological effect. Rent doesn't just hurt the wallet, it affects the mind. You hesitate to buy furniture. You avoid improving the place because it's not yours. You feel temporary, even if you've lived there for years. That feeling makes people emotionally disconnected from their own home, and that disconnection adds to the frustration. Part 5. Why renting is still normal today. Here's the reality most people ignore. Buying a house today is extremely expensive. High prices, long loans, unstable markets. So renting is not a choice, it's often the only option. Cities concentrate jobs. Cities have limited housing. Demand goes up, rent goes up. This is not a personal failure, it's a system-level issue. Part 6. Why rent feels worse than before. In the past, rent was temporary. People rented, saved, and bought homes. Today, savings are harder, prices rise faster, ownership feels distant. So rent feels like a permanent state. And paying something permanent without building ownership creates mental exhaustion. That's why rent feels like money burn. Ending. If rent feels painful, you're not imagining it. You're feeling the pressure of a changing economy. Understanding this reality is the first step toward better decisions. This is Rich Reality.